Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. For today's episode, we are going to be talking about love and hip hop Miami. But for this episode, I'm specifically going to talk about the altercation that happened between Shay's mom, Sandra, and Fabo, which is Shay's, baby father. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. I'm so excited for this show. The drama and the tea is so hot. But before I go into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'm super, super excited to bring you guys this episode today. Oh, child. Okay, so I was watching, Love in Miami, and I seen in one of the particular scenes that, Sandra, which is Shay's mom, had a sit down with Shay's baby father, Fabo. And, Sandra was sort of telling him, like, why is it that she's not able to come to the house? Since, he's been with Shay, she can't come and see like her grandkid and her daughter. And, she's just asking him, like, what is going on? Like, what's up? Like, why can't I come over the house? Like, this is, my family too. And I see in the actual scene, he's being like very abrasive, very abrupt, very rude. He's cutting off Shay's mom when she's talking. And he doesn't even like, he gives a vibe that he's very, very immature and does not know how to have a civilized, mature conversation. So Shay's mom is, she wants to know why she can't come over there and why they don't have, she like, Fable does not want to have a relationship with her. And this man, he is so rude. It's not even funny. Like, he goes, "Oh, why is a crooked letter?" And I'm just like, no, he didn't just tell, Shay's mom that why is a crooked letter. Like, sir, like, do you have any sort of maturity? She's asking you, like, why is she not able to have a relationship with you? Because you're with her daughter. If you're with someone's kid, or you're with someone's child, you should be able to have, you don't have to like the person, but you should be able to be respectful to people's parents. That's what I think. And of course, that respect should be a two-way street. You know what I mean? But he's like, "Oh, why is a crooked letter?" And he's just being very, very rude. Like, his tone is off. He's extremely abrasive. And I'm like, no, man, like, this man has lost his damn mind. That's what I was thinking when I was watching this episode. I was like, he's not in the right frame of mind to think that he should talk to someone's mother like that. And then he mentions to, Shay's mom as well, because she did ask him, like, why don't you want to have a relationship with me? And he goes, oh, I don't want to have a relationship with you because my spirit told me not to have a relationship with you. So within himself, like, his mind is telling him that, perhaps that she is bad vibes and he shouldn't have a relationship with her. And that's that. Like, he's not going to explain anything further. He doesn't want to have a relationship with her. And that's just too bad. That was his type of attitude. And then, but for me per se, in terms of my personal opinion, if I had to sit down with, like, someone like him, I would have done gone up and left the minute time he said that, he doesn't want a relationship with me. And even the minute time he said that, oh, why is a crooked letter? And he was not trying to have a mature conversation, I would have got up from that table and left. The conversation would not have gone further. I was not going to be no long talking with him. I would have got up and left him right there on that table, because I'm not begging you, sir. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Hell to the no. I'm not going to stoop down and be begging you. So I don't understand why Shay's mom continue to stay at that table when he pretty much blatantly told her that he does not want to have a relationship with her. His spirit does not take to her. And that is that. And he's not going to go into any further explanation. I would have done left. I would have done left him at that table. Plain and simple. And then we see that, the whole conversation escalates and turns into a situation where, he is cussing at Shay's mom, and Shay's mom is cussing back at Fable. And they sort of Fable leaves Shay's mom at the table, and then he said something along the lines of, like, don't trouble me, and something along those lines. And I'm just looking at him like, how is this lady troubling you? How is this lady interfering with you? You're with her daughter and she wants to have a relationship. isn't that what mothers are supposed to do? If their daughters are with someone, they're supposed to have a relationship with that person or try to build a relationship with that person. I'm just like, oh my goodness, like he is way too rude, in my opinion. And then Shay's mom obviously gets the point. She's like, okay, fine. If you don't want to have a relationship with me, that's on you. She just came to a realization that, she does not need to beg. And then he had the audacity to say, okay, fine. It's good to know that we're on the same page. I was like, no, man, this guy. It like my opinion, like my advice to Shay would be like she should run from this man. I know it's hard, like she seems that she's in love with him. They of course have, this child together. But if you're gonna be if you have this man out here in these streets disrespecting your mother, talking to your mother anyhow he feels like, I feel like she should run from this relationship. Run from this relationship, Shay. You look beautiful, baby girl. No, you could get somebody else. This man has no respect. He's out of control and has no behavior. Come on now. Hey, woo! What is he doing? I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. But when the altercation was happening between Fable and Sandra, Shay was not, there yet. So Shay comes after and she's like her mom is telling her like what happened, and then Shay tells her mom like, what if I was, to marry Fable, like what if I want to marry him? And her mom is like, I don't think that you should marry him. I feel that, he manipulates you. I feel that he is super controlling towards you. And the mom is sort of saying like, she never wants to ever see him again. She hopes he never comes back. And she just keeps reiterating that she does not want Shay to marry him, and she doesn't sort of sugarcoat it. She tells her daughter right away, I don't feel it's the best decision to marry that man. And with Shay and her mom, they haven't always had the best relationship. They have had, some rocky times. But I feel like in this instance, like her mom is telling the truth. Fabo has no respect whatsoever. And I personally, in my opinion, it's her choice what she wants to do. But in my opinion, I agree with her mother. I feel like she shouldn't marry this disgusting and disrespectful man. Plain and simple. Hello, hello, sir. No, man. No, 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 no. This is no. Whoo. And that's pretty much how like the whole shebang between Shay's mom and Fable. Hopefully, I'm hoping that in the future, like if he is going to stay with Shay for the long haul, like, or the relationship is going to be long term, obviously they have this child together. I feel like he should go to some counseling and learn how to, he doesn't have to obviously love or like Shay's mom, but there has to be a level of respect, and she should be able to come over to the house whether you like her or not. This is her daughter and this is her grandchild that you all have. Come on now, like act civilized. So I hope, counseling takes the forefront going forward. I hope that he's able to, act amicable towards Shay's mom and she's able to do the same. And I feel like, if he's going to continue to disrespect Shay's mom, Shay's going to really have to sit down and reflect and really, really think if this is a relationship that she should be in. That's what I think, in my personal opinion. But the episode was spicy. I was here for the drama. I was well entertained, although I feel like, Fable is quite disrespectful and very abrasive. I am here for the drama. It is juicy. And, I would love to get you guys' perspective on this particular scene between Fable and Shay's mom. Do you feel that, Shay should stay in this relationship long term? How would you feel, if you were in this particular situation and someone was disrespecting your mother? In regards to how he was doing, would you stay? Would you do counseling? Let me know. I would love to get a heated discussion going. All opinions are welcome. Let's get it. So that's all for today for All Kinds of Advice podcast, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Take care. Ciao.